Hello everyone, and welcome back to Read Along with Robyn, where we turn normal books and yoga books into super fun movement and mindfulness experience for your kiddos. Today's book is Freddie the Flounder Goes to School. Do you remember Freddie from our last video? This is when he goes to school. Let's check it out. Make sure you check out the description box below for your discount on your very own copy. Let's get started.
On the first day of school in the big deep blue sea, Freddie soon would start out on his way. It was Freddie's first time ever going to school. His adventures were starting today. Freddie's mom quickly gave him a great loving hug, then she kissed him right smack on his lips. Freddie's dad read a book about how to stay safe and gave Freddie some serious tips.
Alrighty friends, Freddie is getting ready for his very first day of school. Let's send him kisses just like his mom did. We're gonna take a really big smell. And when we breathe out, we're gonna go, woo. Next, let's try to do a big smell. And go, woo. Nice.
Dad said, Freddie, don't talk to the strangers you see, or might pass on the way to your school. It's important for you to remember, my son, staying safe is your most basic rule. One more thing you must think about when you arrive and you swim through the doors of your school. Making friends is a happy and marvelous thing, much more precious than any fine jewel.
Alrighty, hopefully Freddie makes some friends at school. I'm going to show you how to say friends in sign language. This is the language that people that struggle to hear or can't hear at all use often in order to communicate with each other. And I'm going to show you how it works, okay? So, in order to make friends with your fingers, you're going to put one finger around the other, just like that. Friends. And you can go back and forth, squeezing your two fingers together, making friends. Nice. You can even try it with your partner beside you. You guys can come together and squeeze your fingers together to make friends with your hands. Nice job.
But with so many things to remember at once, Freddie's head started spinning about. His dad said, You'll be fine. Don't be nervous or scared. You'll do great, Mom and I have no doubt. So then what were these strange funny feelings he had? Should he stay and hide under his bed? Oh, but no, he was brave. He would head for the school and just think happy thoughts in his head.
Alrighty, now Freddie's a little bit nervous about school. Do you think he should hide under the bed? No, you think he should go to school? Let's try both, okay? Let's see if we can hide under our bed first. So for this one, we're gonna start on our hands and our knees. And when we're getting nervous, we're gonna go under the bed by bringing our nose down in between our fingers, keeping our bum up nice and high. Good job. Lift up and hide again. Bring your elbows and your nose down. Nice work. Now let's start to swim to school. We're gonna come all the way down onto our bellies. Good job. We're gonna lift our chest off the ground and our feet are gonna kick up and down and we're gonna swim with our arms. Splash, 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 splash. Nice work.
Excited, he knew he would soon learn to count and learn numbers so he could succeed. But the one thing he wanted to do most of all was to finally learn how to read. One day soon I will read to my parents, he thought as he swam right along his way. I am sure I will meet lots of kind-hearted friends and of course learn to read. Yes, today.
Freddie's going to learn so many cool things in school. First, he's going to learn how to count, and we're going to do that with a count breath. We're going to breathe in for the whole count of 4. Every time I'm counting, you have to be breathing in. And then we're going to breathe out for the whole count of 4 as well. Are you ready? Let's give it a try. Take a smell. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then blow out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. We're going to try it again. This time I'm just going to show you with my fingers. So make sure you're breathing the whole time. Ready? out. Super. Now the thing that Freddie wants to learn most is how to read. So we're gonna bring out our book together. We're gonna bring our toes to touch, our knees nice and wide. We're gonna bring our head down and we're gonna read our book. Read, 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 read. And when you're ready and you're finished with that book, you can close it up by closing your knees and put it back on the shelf. Nice work. Let's try it one more time. Bring your toes together, knees nice and wide, and read, 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 read. Nice, close it up. And put it on the shelf. Nice work.
His new teacher, Miss Ray, said good morning to all with a huge happy smile on her face. And then suddenly Freddie felt sure in his heart that this school was a safe, special place. As the classroom filled up rather quickly with kids, other students seemed just a bit scared. So Miss Ray gave them all a gigantic wide smile just to let them all know that she cared.
Alrighty, friends. Freddie's teacher is a stingray. Let's see if we can make a stingray with our bodies. We're going to stand up nice and tall for this one. We're going to make the shape of a stingray with our top parts. So our hands above our head, elbows out nice and wide. And then we got to make our little stinger. So we got to lift up one foot behind us and go sting. Good job. That one's a little tricky to balance in, so just try your best. Let's try it on the other side. Bring up your hands into your stingray pose. And then lift up your stingray tail and go sting. Super.
The first thing the kids did on that very first day was to learn every new classmate's name. And for Freddie, this turned out to be lots of fun. He pretended it all was a game. He met Lainey and Trent and Ellie and Sage. He met Lonzo and Meg and then Mike. And his new best friend Caden sat right next to him. That's another fun thing Freddie liked.
Alrighty, Freddie's made a lot of friends, and so we're gonna play a little game to get to know his friends. For this game, it's called Move As If. I'm gonna call different types of friends that Freddie might see in the ocean. And you have to show me with your body how you think it moves. It doesn't have to look like my pose or anybody else's. You just make up your own movement, your own pose for each character. Okay, are you ready? Let's see. Can you show me how an octopus moves? Ooh, they've got lots of legs. Remember, you don't have to look like me. You can show off your very own octopus pose. Nice work. Can you show me a jellyfish? Nice work. How about a starfish? What does a starfish look like? Ooh, ooh. Nice work. How about a little crab? Pinch, 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 pinch. Nice crab pose. How about a fish? Good work. One more. Let's do a clam pose. How would a clam look? Nice work, my friend.
Though his classroom was big and so beautiful too, all that Freddie could do was to look. At the most special things that had captured his eye, there was book after book after book. Looking up at his teacher, a smile on his face, Freddie felt that he just had to say, "I would love oh so much just to learn how to read, and I want it to happen today."
Alrighty, now Freddie sees all of those beautiful books on the shelf and all he wants to do is learn how to read. So we're gonna put the books on the shelf as well. We're gonna come onto our hands and our knees and we're gonna lift up one leg to make the shelf over here and lift up the other leg to make the shelf over there where all the books can rest on top. Nice. If you're really good at balancing, maybe a friend could put a book on your back or on your legs. Nice, lift up your other leg and your other arm and see how sturdy of a shelf you are. How many things can you carry on your back? Nice work.
"Oh, that's fine," Miss Ray said, "but before we do that, we must first learn each letter and sound." Freddie felt a bit sad. He just wanted to read. The tears fell from his eyes to the ground. "Freddie, please don't be sad," Miss Ray tenderly said, "because soon you will learn how to read. As I teach you new skills, you will blossom and grow like a flower that starts as a seed."
Now after carrying all of those books on our backs, we are gonna learn letters. And we're gonna do that with our partner by drawing a letter on their back. Okay, you can draw any letter that you want, and your friend is gonna try to guess which letter you're drawing on their back. Okay, you can give them 3 guesses, and if they don't guess what it is, you can tell them and then switch so they'll draw on your back. If you don't have a partner to practice with, you can just practice drawing the letters on your hands. You could start with the letter A. It won't show up because it's just with your finger, right? We're using our finger to draw the letter A, maybe the letter B, or the letter C. Good work. Practice back and forth with your friend. Pause the video if you need some more time.
But his stomach was growling. He knew what that meant, so he joined the line headed for lunch. Freddie's mom packed a sandwich of seaweed, of course, and a pink coral cookie to munch. After lunch, time for reading had finally arrived. All the students sat on a large mat. Then Miss Ray said, "Okay, it is now time to read. I will read you The Fish with the Hat."
Alrighty, we're gonna make a sandwich just like Freddie has in his lunch. So we're gonna stretch out our toes out in front of us, nice work. And we're gonna start to put things on our sandwich. What should we put first? Maybe some lettuce. Grab a hold of your lettuce, bring it together, smush, and put it onto your bottom part of your sandwich, onto your legs. Nice job. What else should we add? Maybe some tomatoes. Reach your hands up, grab your tomatoes, give them a smush, and put them onto your sandwich. Nice work. Let's try one more. How about cucumber? Remember, you can put whatever you want on your sandwich. Even if you don't like cucumbers or tomatoes or lettuce, you can put your own things on, okay? Grab behind your back your cucumber, bring it forward, swish, and put it onto your sandwich. Good work. Now we're gonna close up our sandwich with our top piece of bread, so reach your hands up nice and high and close your sandwich up. Nice work. Let's hold our toes and count 3 yogas together. 1 yoga, 2 yoga, 3 yoga. Nice job, my friends.
When Miss Ray read the book, Freddie listened and smiled as he whispered to Caden, his friend, "I can't wait till the day I can read a whole book from beginning right on to the end." When she finished the book, it was time to go home. Freddie had a big smile on his face. He said, "School's not as bad as I thought it would be. Now I actually like this new place."
Alrighty, remember at the beginning of the day when Freddie was a little bit nervous? Well, now he is smiling from ear to ear. So let's see if we can do that with a breath. When we take a big smell, we're gonna smile really big. And when we breathe out, we're gonna frown like we were at the beginning of the day. Are you ready? Take a big smell and smile, and then breathe out and frown. Nice, try it again. Smile and frown. One more time, big smile. And blow out, frown. Super.
Just before he left school, Freddie said to Miss Ray, "I tried hard on my first day of school." Miss Ray said to Freddie, "You did really well. You were kind and you followed each rule." Freddie smiled gill to gill as he swam out the door, thinking what a nice day they all had. As he hurried along, he thought all the way home about what he would tell Mom and Dad.
Alrighty, friends, it's time for Freddie to swim home, and we're gonna swim home in a different way than we did before. We're gonna lay down onto our bellies for this one. We're gonna bend one knee and the other knee, and we're gonna see if we can reach back and grab our toes to swim back. And then you can rock side to side or back and forth all the way home. Nice work, friends.
Freddie loved going back to his school every day, and each day he learned things that were new. As he practiced his letters, he learned all their sounds. That was what Miss Ray taught him to do. Before long, Freddie realized a wonderful thing. Yes, he did it. He learned how to read. It was just like Miss Ray had told Freddie his first day. He had blossomed and grown like a seed.
Alrighty, Freddie has finally grown from a seed all the way to a beautiful flower learning how to read. So we're gonna see if we can try that together. We're gonna start on our knees with our feet under our bum. Put one hand over the other, making your body a little seed. Nice job. Now we're gonna sprout, 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 sprout. Up. Nice work. We gotta shake our leaves. Shake our leaves. Nice, stand up even taller because we're growing really tall like a beautiful flower. We're gonna put one foot on the side of our leg, and you can even bend your knees so that you're sitting a little bit. and open up your big flower petals. Nice job. This pose is a little bit tricky to do, so if you need to just do our normal tree pose, you can if you're feeling not balanced, okay? Either way is totally okay, making a beautiful flower pose. Nice. See if you can try it on the other side. Bring your other foot on top of your knee and bend it a little bit so it has somewhere to rest. And then put on your flower face. Nice work, you guys.
So determined he was to work hard and to read, and amazed at the words that he knew. Now Freddie felt happy, excited, and proud. Oh, I knew he could do it. Did you? The end. Alrighty, friends, it's time to get comfy and cozy and rest. Find a blanket and a pillow and lay down and relax your body. Start by closing your eyes and taking 2 big breaths. Now, once you're super calm and super relaxed, imagine something that used to be really tricky for you to do. Maybe it was the first time you learned how to tie your shoes, or the first time you rode your bicycle. Maybe it was like Freddie and it was the first time you learned how to read, or you learned how to write your name. Even though it was tricky, you continued to work hard until you finally accomplished your goal. Think about how happy you felt when you finally got to do that thing for the first time all by yourself. Imagine it fully in your mind. Take another big breath. Clear your thoughts. And now think about something that is tricky for you to do now. Maybe it's learning how to read a bigger book, or taking the training wheels off your bicycle and riding all by yourself. Maybe it's learning how to push yourself on the swing by yourself. Think about something that's tricky for you to do right now. And remember that if you work hard and you try your best, that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to, just like you did before. Take one more big breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for updates on our upcoming Read Along with Robins every single Friday.